Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Box. In this video I'm going to show you my art that I've done recently. Now there's this really fun thing on Twitter and it's @sketch_dailies, and each weekday we get a character to draw. So I'll show you the pictures I've drawn for Sketch Dailies and the stories. So this is Blackbeard, and I was in the shower and I was just looking down and I sort of thought, if he's got loads of hair, it'd go down the plug hole. So that's how I came up with that one. Then there was Bonnie and Clyde, and I thought, people who are like in love nowadays, they like get the Coke bottles with the person's name on. So I chose that for Bonnie and Clyde. Now this one is not Sketch Dailies, this is just a random one I drew before I met Lars Mikkelsen, and it's in Appledore, Gamlikstok. So I thought that was fun. This one is a quick one, it's just a quick one really, it's not my best one, but it's because a comment that Jonathan Harris made at the Sherlock convention about him being like thinking he's Sherlock's best friend, so he's sort of like holding Sherlock's coat up over a puddle and Sherlock hasn't even noticed him. And then this one is Ursula, which from Little Mermaid. So I thought she's trying to dress up as Ariel, and she's cut off her because her tentacles that she used to have, and her date's eating her tentacles. So yeah. The one for this one was Jackalope. So I like the sound in my head. I thought the sound in my head when I said Jackalope, so it translated in my head to Jack elopes, so Captain Jack and Alonso eloping, and they're jackalopes. So that's what I did for that one. And then I got this one, which is Aphrodite, and I thought, and it's like she's like the goddess of love, and it's February 14, and she hadn't had a Valentine's, so I thought it was a bit sad. Then this one, the character for this one was Griffin, so I did Brian Griffin sort of as a griffin flying in the sky, with little Stewie being all sad because he misses Brian. Then this one is Baba Yaga, and what came into my head was she's looking into the lake and she's got an eating disorder, so and body dysmorphia, so she sees herself differently. And there's the little peasant spying on her. You can see these more clearly on my blog autisticinnerspace.wordpress.com. So what's next? So this is Hercules, and it's because there was a story about IKEA discontinuing their Expedit range, which is popular with DJs for their record collections. So he's sort of dressed like a funky DJ, and he's carrying loads of Expedit flat packs. So he's really strong, carrying all his IKEA home on his bike. Then this next bit in this book is nothing to do with Sketch Dailies, it's just something I thought up myself. It's literal Sherlock Holmes, and it's, you know my method, it is founded upon the observance of trifles. So he's observing a trifle, and then John goes to look in the fridge, and it's full of trifles, and it says, there is nothing so important as trifles, because they're very important trifles, and Mrs. Hudson's made them all, so they're all in sort of in these pretty glasses. Well, I don't think Mrs. Hudson would have made them all. I think Sherlock might have helped a bit, but she might have said, oh, go away Sherlock, I'll make them. So that's what I did. And then this one is another one of my own ones, and this is a thing I did in one of my dreams, but I literally closed my eyes and just thought, Lars Mikkelsen, Lars Mikkelsen. And then I opened my eyes and he popped in to my dream. So I drew how I did it and how awesome my skill is at doing it. It's like, Lars. He turned up and was like, ooh, yay. And then this one was just a page, doodling some faces. So sometimes I sort of need to like just let myself just doodle and play on the page to sort of prep myself for getting drawing done, because it's always good to refresh your skills and just play about as well as being focused on doing complete pictures. So there's some faces that I drew. Then this sketch daily's brief was selfie, so I do this one, and then I did one of me making the face. Then there's one on that page but didn't really work out properly. And then this brief, sketch daily's brief, was 3 blind mice, and this turns out to be one of my most popular pictures. So I just drew the mice as if they were just born without any eyes, so they've got fear all over their face. Their eyes just naturally aren't there. So I really like how this one turned out. So, and a lot of people have said they like it, so I'm really pleased that people like my mice drawings. And I completely forgotten what the actual brief was for this, whether it was the sketch dailies or I think it was the sketch dailies, but I can't really remember what the brief was for it, but you'll find it on my blog. So it's elephants and they're in onesies and they're watching a show with their popcorn. And that was my page before I drew it, and it was just, I'll show you this way, and it was just like scribbling and doodling, practicing elephants. So if you're a bit stuck, it's actually quite helpful just to scribble and doodle and just not worry about whether they're perfect or not. And then I'd said to draw some more mice because people liked my first mice drawing, so I did this one, and this one's quite popular too. And then this sketch dailies was Thor, because in my head I sort of have a Google, like it's like, you know, the game Pairs where you match things in your head. Well, it's sort of like that, but it's sort of like a Google image search too. So Thor, I thought big, and my brain went big hammer, Timmy Mallet. Then decided let's have it be Sherlock and John playing games from the 80s from my childhood. So we have Thor with Timmy Mallet's Mallet game, and John Watson's lost again because he already got plaster on his nose. That's where do you want your plaster is. Then they're also playing Hungry Hungry Hippos, Kaplunk and Pop Up Pirate. So that's that one. Then this brief was Troll Doll. The brief was Troll. So I drew myself as a troll doll, and it's the Doctor Who version, and I've got the third Doctor Sonic screwdriver, and it comes with a little copy of the recipe book too. Now these t-shirt designs that are on sale on Oh Dear, or is it Oh Dear? I'll put a link to, but you've only got like a week left to get buying them because it's part of the competition. So I'll link to them in the below box. So these are the original designs I came up with. So I did one an autism acceptance design using collage techniques, and I wrote out a quote of Van Gogh's that Benedict Cumberbatch chose because I thought I could flog it to all the Cumber bitches, and that'd be really popular, and that'd be good marketing. So, but I really like it, it's cute. And then I did a mouse one because the popularity of how I draw my mice stuff. So they're only on sale for another week. So if you want them, you better get buying them. And I think there's a discount if you type the word Easter all in capitals. So this Sketch Dailies one was your favourite Muppet. So earlier on in the day, I'd been a bit upset, so I'd started to draw Fozzie Bear being all comforting and helping me. So, and it's everyone needs a friend like Fozzie. This one was Tarzan, and it's Anderson thinking about Sherlock and Molly, and also a bit about how Sherlock got off the building. So I'm really pleased with how Anderson turned out. This one is, the brief was Samurai. So the actual rhythm of the word sort of came out as a sentence in my head. Samurai! Ah! So I did Sam from Game of Thrones. Like a crow's just come with a message for him and just flown straight into his face. And then there's Jon Snow. Jon Snow in the pictures, it just seems to have one expression, and he goes. So I had to do this expression in his big hair. Then this one is Rapunzel, and instead of waiting for the prince to come and rescue her, she's just like pulled all her hair out and made a plot and escaped herself. Now she's running around the field like, yay, and it says no prince required. This one was The Invisible Man, and I spot immediately like a homeless person, and then all these rich people are just walking past, and I copied some outfits from Net-a-Porter because it's like posh designery rich people with the posh outfits. And then this one is the brief was Gollum, so I've just thought of the what came in my head was beauty gurus being all obsessive about makeup, so I drew one picture as if it's like a screen cap from a YouTube video, and it's all the makeup collection. So I really enjoyed doing this one. It was really fun because I just browsed through all like loads of makeup websites and copied the shapes and things. This the Model's Own Speckled Egg collection, which is one of the things I actually would like to get, so hopefully I'll get that at some point because they look like mini eggs, which is awesome. Then the brief for this one was Paperboy, and the process was paper comes from trees, and like he's had a boy. So I did that one. That was a quick one. And this one was This one was the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes, and an image of the Mentos and Coke effect came into my head. So it is two little girls playing Mentos and Coke. Then I've got the same two girls for the Hawaiian god of thunder, and what came in my head was like cymbals, and she's played a trick and she's crashed the cymbals together just as she's getting her breakfast, which has gone a mile in the air and landed on her slippers. And then this one is the unicorn. So this came to me at the sort of more sensible unicorn. He's a bit of he's on holiday with his mate Knobhead Dave. His mate's a bit of a knobhead, and he's laughing at a seagull, and the seagull's being a bit of a dick too, and taking the piss out of him with ice cream on his head, and he thinks it's hilarious. So that's my unicorn one. Then I'm working on 3 that we had from the week just so but we've had like visitors this weekend, so I haven't been able to work on them much, but I'll be doing 3 more. Then also I wanted to show my that I can have other skills other than just doing my cartoon drawing stuff. So I'm going to try and do more paintings, and this is what I've been painting. I actually bought a load of books about architecture, and I bought a load of books about wildlife, so I could, because people like my drawing, decided, well, I'll try and learn to do more stuff about other wildlife. And I got lots of books about architecture because I'm going to explore architecture, because that's one of the other things I really like drawing. So I might be doing like big reviews and stuff. So this is the first thing I've painted, and it's a kingfisher on a pink background. So I really like it, and I really like how the branches, because it's like a pattern. So I hope you like it too, because I want to be a famous painter. And now I was thinking about that. I wanted Hooligan Art Dealer to be my art agent, because then I'd have the same art dealer as Noel Fielding, but it's a bit scary, like thinking of art dealers and stuff, because I'm very happy creating the art and doing the painting. I just have a lot of trouble with posting stuff out and payments and the actual selling stuff. So, but this is my painting, so I hope you like it. And if you do want to buy paintings, and on my about page on my blog, autisticinnerspace.wordpress.com, there's a contact email for discuss commissions and stuff. So, but please only email if you've got a serious if you're seriously considering a commission. Don't just send me crap. Sorry. So yeah, that's my art, what I've been doing, and I'll show you the books as I look at them and do more pictures and do more exploring more ideas and stuff. So yeah, that's the update of my art. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.